In this segment of the Ken Patera Shoot interview series, he talks about his time partying with Ric Flair. He holds nothing back when it comes to the road stories and visiting the women of the night. To Ken Patera and Ric Flair, I'm sure it seemed like a good idea at the time, but it led to nothing but ruin and divorce. Let's get right to the interview.
It's northeast of Charlotte on the way to Raleigh. There were a couple massage parlors, but they were houses, but they were, out on the highway, and there weren't no freeways, it was highways, so they were whorehouses. So that's let's cut to the chase. And there was this one, and the girl that ran it was probably about 30 years old, and she was hot, man, too. And all the girls that worked for her were gorgeous. I mean, these girls were like Victoria's Secret girls. I mean, they all had the tits and the ass, and they were gorgeous. They were hot, and they all knew it. Well, they were all wrestling fans, and I can't remember who found that place. Probably Ric Flair probably found it. But he took me over there one night after a show. It was about midnight. We went in there, and he says, "You won't believe this place, Ken." Says, "How much money you got on you?" I said, "I don't know, $20-$30. Oh, that's more than enough. And so we went in there. We both got laid. Then one of the girls took a liking to me, and the girl that owned the place liked Rick. We'd have TV up in Raleigh. We were over we used to stay at the Hilton Hotel up there. We come in the hotel lobby after TV that night, and there they are. And I says, "Rick, look who's here." He said, "Oh, wow." So we went over, and "What are you girls doing here?" "Oh, we came up this afternoon. We're checked in. You guys don't have to check in. You can stay with us." I said, "Oh, okay." So we're at party time all night long. And so anyway, this went on. We never knew when they'd show up. But they were, a couple times a week they'd show up at, because we wrestled every night back in those days. And they'd show up at, they'd fly up to Richmond, Virginia when we were in Richmond, and stuff. And these girls were making a ton of money for back in those days. I mean, they were knocking down $200, $300, $400 a night, maybe more. They were making more money than we were. I know that for a fact. And so, they get hotels and rent cars for us and buy dinner. And I mean, you couldn't spend any money on them because they wouldn't let you. And so this went on for about 6-7 months. And I was married, had a couple kids, and I says, "God," I told her, I said, "Hey, honey, we got to cool this," because she started getting attached, And I told Rick, I says, "Rick, I can't remember their names now, but I said, so-and-so, is she getting attached to you?" Yeah. He said, "God, I don't know what the hell to do." I says, "Well, I know what to do." I said, "This one, she's fucking trying to get me to leave my wife and everything, and I just bought that fucking house, and had a fortune tied up in it." I said, "No, I'm not going to get divorced, not over some whore, But, so anyway, we cut that loose. But I'll tell you, there's like, 10, 12 nights a month, all night party, fuck them, oh shit. It was nuts. These girls wanted to have sex 24 hours a day. I mean, they were hot, they were, and they knew it. But the thing was, we really didn't need them because there was girls in every town every night anyway. The thing was, we were all married, but eventually we all got divorced except for maybe 2 or 3 guys. Even all the promoters got divorced. And, everybody got divorced.